Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace and blessings to the elect Akim out there that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Alright, I was meditating about, because recently, like, I've been getting a lot of scoffers on my page, talking about like I'm an Edomite and stuff, and I was getting vexed. And normally it doesn't like piss me off that when I get called a heathen or an Edomite, but it's getting under my skin a little bit, and I was trying to figure out why. And like I know I'm an Israelite, this is what I believe, like I'm confident in that. But so I was trying to figure out like why it bothered me so much, because like even though I'm very confident that I'm an Israelite, all right, and I was thinking, and the Spirit had me read this, and it was Luke 11:14. He was casting out a devil, talking about Yahushua, and it was dumb. And it came to pass, when the devil was gone out, the dumb spake, and the people wondered. But some of them said, He casteth out the devils through Beelzebub, the chief of the devils. And the others, tempting him, sought of him a sign from heaven. So I mean, this was Yahushua doing the work. He showed a great miracle right in front of him. And he's telling them to their face that he's a son of God. But then when he did a miracle, they said that he did it by means of Beelzebub, hating on him, scoffing at him, saying that he's from Satan, man. And I was like, man, that's why I'm vexed. It's because Yahushua went through this too. Like here I am, like breaking down the mystery of the Gentiles, like having my videos like that. So I mean, they could click on that and then they can learn. And that's what pissed me off, is like I'm explaining to them that like I'm a living, breathing, walking example of a Gentile coming back to their Israelite heritage. And they still say that I'm of Satan. They still say I'm a heathen. And look, man, if you haven't commented yet that I'm a heathen yet on this video, just go watch my other videos, man. If you type in that I'm a heathen, I'm an Edomite, cracker, red devil, whatever, hey man, just you're better off just sticking your head up your asshole and rolling out, man. Because it's not like I've been called that before, and it's probably not going to be the last time. Alright? But, yeah, man, people were hating on him. They were hating on him when he did a miracle right in front of them. And this is John 15:18. Alright, it says, If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Because, Yahushua was going through the same stuff. They were wondering why he was fellowshipping with quote-unquote Gentiles, and publicans, government officials or whatever. Because a lot of these wicked Israelites want to make it like a black thing. They want to say, fuck the government, fuck everybody that's white. That's not what it's about, man. It's about Jacob and Esau. It's not a white-black thing. Or it's not a rebellion against America. I mean, it kind of is, but it's a little bit deeper than that, But, yeah, man, I couldn't figure out why it was, but it's because, Yahushua was, the first example, because, and it's not just, Israelite foreigners that feel this way. It's the Jake that looks like Jake, too, because they break down the Israelite foreigners, and then they probably get vexed that people still call me a heathen. Or same thing when we get called black Hebrew Israelites, alright? It's vexing because it's like we're showing you right in front of you that this is not what we're about. And we have examples. It's like right in front of your face, but you still don't get it. And that vexes us, alright? But brothers got to remember that this truth isn't for everybody, alright? So you can't, bug out and try to, uh, go back and forth with these people, because they're not going to get it. If Yahushua did miracles right in front of them, and then they said that they did it because, he has satanic powers, it was like witchcraft or whatever, by means of Beelzebub, then look, man, how are we gonna, how are we gonna try to bring them back to Israel? This is 2 Corinthians 4:4. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. Alright, so they're in that, they're blindfolded by Esau, man. Because he put all these lies out here, and they believe it. And so it says, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. Alright, for we preach not ourselves, but Yahushua Mashiach, Ha-Adawan, the Lord, ourselves, your servants, for Yahushua's sake. So we're not preaching out of our own mouths, man. We're coming in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the truth, right? Spirit of truth. So unless Yahushua or Yahweh Bashim Yahushua opens up an Israelite, unblinds and takes that blindfold off, man, they're not going to get it. Because the scripture says they would blind the elect if it were possible. Roughly paraphrasing. And this is 2 Corinthians 12:15. And I will very gladly spend and be spent for you, though the more abundantly I love you, the less I be loved. So what did the Apostle Paul mean by that? Because we got to break down that word love. Love is keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, and trying to get, when you show that love towards someone, you're trying to correct them when they're wrong. Every time a prophet stepped on the scene, or when Yahushua was showing this miracle, showing, hey, look, you need to, all y'all need to get right. People loved him less because they thought he was a show-off. They hated him because he was doing right. Hey, and that shows that we're at the end times, man. Because it seems like more and more of these scoffers are coming up. Let's see. I'm going to get 2 Timothy. So good. Because this is prophesied to happen. That all these scoffers and shit will come up. This is 2 Timothy 3:1. And know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Alright. I'm going to jump down to verse... verse 3. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers. You got a bunch of people calling us child rapists and heathens, black Hebrew Israelites, terrorists. The worst possible thing since Hitler, basically. Incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. You know, that's all that is, man. Two-thirds of people just hate us because, you know, we're trying to do righteous acts. You know. But with that, I hope that this video is edifying and can pinpoint where your frustration comes from and appeases that frustration. And till next time, you know, shalom.